Welcome to Alpha Review, and today, we've got something truly wild on the turntable. Forget everything you thought you knew about recreational vehicles, about motorcycles, and even about simple transportation. What you're looking at is the Aether Glide, a concept that rips up the rulebook and dares you to rethink what freedom on the open road can be. From the moment you see it, the Aether Glide is a declaration of design intent. It's a three-wheeled vision, a sleek, silver bullet that marries the aerodynamic aggression of a superb trike with the functional shell of a microcamper. The entire frontal section is a study in seamless curves. The huge, panoramic wraparound windscreen, tinted deep black, forms a near-perfect bubble, giving the rider, or should we say pilot, an unparalleled field of view. There's an almost insect-like visor quality to the cabin, which promises to shield you from the elements while keeping you utterly connected to the scenery unfolding before you. The single front wheel, beefy and motorcycle-derived, is held in place by a substantial inverted fork, suggesting a performance pedigree that belies the camper shell attached to the rear. Those polished brake rotors and the aggressive tire tread scream performance touring, not putt-putt to the campsite. Slide down to the midsection, and the engineering becomes a captivating spectacle. Exposed, heavily chromed engine components glint under the sun, emphasizing the machine underneath the shell. We're talking about an engine bay that looks powerful, intricate, and meticulously engineered, hinting at a robust powertrain designed for long hauls through mountainous terrain, perfectly suited for the backdrop we've placed it in. The central aluminum housing, with its turbine-like cooling fins, adds a beautiful mechanical texture to the otherwise smooth, polished silver bodywork. This isn't a vehicle trying to hide its mechanical heart, it's putting it on display. Then there's the rear module, the living quarters. This is where the magic of the Aether Glide truly crystallizes. The lines are surprisingly fluid, with subtle brown and deep red racing stripes providing just enough accent to break up the silver monotony. The rear is supported by a pair of substantial, close-set wheels, providing the necessary stability for a heavier load while keeping the overall footprint narrow. The windows here are equally large, but cleverly shaped to maintain privacy while still flooding the compact interior with light. Peering at the back, we spot a robust, integrated roof rack system with a small ladder, a clear nod to its utility as an adventure vehicle. This isn't just for posing, it's designed to carry gear, perhaps a small tent, a solar panel, or even a couple of surfboards. The whole package is a bold, almost audacious proposal. It challenges the established norms of the RV market, which often prizes size over efficiency, and the motorcycle touring world, which usually sacrifices comfort and shelter for the thrill of the ride. The Aether Glide seems to be targeting that coveted sweet spot, the solo adventurer or perhaps a close-knit duo who values extreme efficiency, maneuverability, and a design aesthetic that screams futuristic explorer. Imagine zipping through tight canyon roads, then pulling over and having a fully enclosed, weatherproof haven for the night. That's the promise here. Of course, in an alpha review, we have to talk about the inevitable compromises. What is the payload? How spacious is the interior? Where is the hidden bathroom? And what is powering this magnificent beast, a high-torque internal combustion engine, or a next-generation electric motor pushing its weight limits? Those are the questions we can't answer today, as this is purely a concept study. But as a piece of vehicular art that hints at a thrilling, minimalist future for travel, the Aether Glide stands alone. It's not just a vehicle, it's a lifestyle statement, a declaration that you can have high performance and comfort in a form factor that refuses to conform. We'll be keeping a very close eye on this one, hoping that the concept leaps from the screen and onto the asphalt. The vision of interior minimalism. Now, let's turn our attention to what the interior of a vehicle like the Aether Glide must represent. Since we don't have a blueprint, we must rely on the exterior's philosophical framework: maximum function in a minimal volume. The cabin is likely where the true innovation lies. Given the extreme curvature of the panoramic front glass, the driver's seat must be centrally located, fighter jet style. This not only maximizes the view but also maintains the narrow, aerodynamic profile. We can imagine a cockpit stripped down to the essentials, a yoke-style steering mechanism, perhaps, or a set of advanced motorcycle-style handlebars, mounted low and angled for a sport touring posture. Instrumentation would undoubtedly be a fully integrated, curved OLED display, presenting navigation, telemetry, and media in a single, high-resolution arc. Behind this command center is where the transition to home begins. The two large, teardrop-shaped side windows on the living module suggest a well-lit, perhaps surprisingly airy space. The layout would have to be transformative, utilizing every cubic inch. Think of a Murphy-style bed that folds down from the sidewall, converting a small lounge bed